Welcome to Tales That Stay, stories that stay with you.
You think you have time? You think tomorrow will be kinder than today? You think the voice in your head that whispers stay comfortable is keeping you safe? It isn't. It's letting you rust. And deep inside, you already feel it happening. There was a man named Marco, middle-aged, 46. Not defeated, not broken, just quietly stuck. Marco's life was smooth in the most dangerous way possible. A stable job, predictable pay, evenings that ended exactly the way they began. Nothing hurt him enough to force change. Nothing inspired him enough to demand growth. And that's how comfort works. It doesn't attack you. It sedates you. Marco once dreamed loudly. He wanted to write stories that made people stop and think. He wanted to travel, not to run away, but to feel awake. He wanted to wake up with purpose instead of relief that the day was over. But those dreams asked for discomfort, so Marco postponed them. At first, he said, after I'm settled. Then when things slow down, then it's too late now. Comfort nodded at every excuse. Every evening, Marco sank into the couch, phoning and scrolling through lives that looked braver than his. Younger faces taking risks. Older faces who had chosen regret over resistance. He told himself he deserved rest. What he didn't realize was that rest had quietly become his prison. One night, after another forgettable day, Marco opened his laptop. A blank page stared back at him. The cursor blinked like a challenge. He typed a sentence, deleted it, typed another, closed the laptop. Tomorrow, he said softly. Comfort smiled. The next morning, Marco stood in front of his bathroom mirror, half awake. He avoided his own eyes, the way you avoid questions you don't want to answer. Then the mirror fogged. No steam, no heat, just fog. Words appeared slowly. How long will you stay comfortable while your life rusts? Marco's breath caught. He wiped the mirror. The fog returned, and standing there was an older man, late 70s, thin, bent, eyes dull, like metal left in the rain. The man spoke without moving his lips. I'm you, he said. This is what comfort turns you into. Marco stumbled back. This isn't real. It's inevitable, the old man replied, unless you choose pain now. The room dissolved. Marco stood in a small, empty place. No photos, no memories, no proof he had ever tried. This is the end of comfort, the old man said. Not dramatic, not tragic, just empty. I still have time, Marco said desperately. You've had time, the old man replied. You just kept spending it on ease. Divisions came fast. Marco at 50, same job. Heavier silence. Marco at 60, but the same old couch. Deeper numbness. Marco at 70 watching others live, wishing he had suffered more when it mattered. Stop, Marco whispered. You can, the old man said, but only if you leave comfort behind. The world snapped back. Marco stood in his bathroom, shaking. The mirror showed his real face. Tired but alive. He looked at his hands. Still capable. Still useful. That night, Marco did something small but painful. He opened his laptop, and he wrote. Not well, not confidently, but honestly. The discomfort burned, and that's how he knew it was working. Days passed, then weeks. Marco chose effort over ease, creation over consumption, action over comfort. Some days were ugly, while some were very slow, but rust stopped forming. Months later, Marco sat in a cafe with a notebook full of words. Not finished, not perfect, but real. He noticed a man nearby, scrolling endlessly, eyes dull. Marco recognized the rust. He leaned over and said quietly, Comfort feels safe, but it will eat your life without making a sound. The man looked up, confused. Marco smiled, because the truth was simple and cruel. Comfort doesn't destroy you in a single moment. It doesn't crash into your life or knock you down. It works quietly, patiently, without resistance. It corrodes you a little each day, through routines that feel safe, through choices that feel easy, through days that feel fine. And by the time you finally notice something is wrong, your ambition is thinner, your courage is weaker, and your life feels fragile in your own hands. Pain, at least, has honesty. Pain wakes you up. It sharpens your focus and forces growth. Discomfort builds strength. It demands effort. It teaches resilience. But comfort asks nothing from you and takes everything in return. It dulls your hunger. It softens your discipline. It convinces you that survival is enough, until you forget what living feels like. That's why the most dangerous place isn't failure. It's comfort without challenge, because the moment you step out of it, the moment you choose effort over ease, action over waiting, growth over safety, that's when your pulse returns. That's when your mind clears. That's when life stops slipping past you. You don't begin to live when things get easy. You begin to live the moment you choose to grow.